Happy JCG in the dungeon with the Sideshow Collectibles Venom Premium Format figure. They did a great job with this. First, I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, but after seeing the Carnage, I was like, I gotta get this because they're going to look badass together. Sideshow did a great job with the sculpt here. The texturing on this just takes it to another level. When the light hits it, the paint app really shines because you can see the texture really helps bring out those subtle purples. Could have been a real lazy paint job. Some purples and blues in there. Just so nice. It's like the texturing just, when the light hits it, it just, the colors just dance. They did a great job. It just, the musculature, he's a beast. This Venom is a beast. Look at the colors in there. Look at the purples, the blues, the black. Could have been a real easy paint job. They could have got real fucking lazy and just painted this shit black and white. But they didn't. The factory did a decent job. I'm real happy with it. Even the white for the spider, his eyes, and where he shoots his webs on his hands has this, it's not pure white. It kind of has this kind of yellowed, browned, dirty, lived-in feel to it. So, you know, this Venom is out there. He's in New York. He's in New York City, running around the sewers, swinging from the fucking rooftops, and he's dirty. And they did a great job. Look at the spider on his back. I mean, look at that. Look at the variation in that. It's not just white. I just think it adds a whole level of realism to this. They did a great job. And it has almost like a enamel or glossy type effect on the white areas, which also help with some realism. Look at the blues. You see the blues when the light hits it a certain way. Like, you get this in a nice display cabinet with some great lighting. Look at the purples in there. I mean, you got to really see it in person and just like run, you know, play around with the light. When I get my display set up, I got to figure out how I'm going to work my lights because I want to be able to change my lighting to really showcase certain statues and keep things interesting. The sculpt is just, the anatomy is off the charts. Off the charts. Really sick. Check out his glutes. Look at that. Look at the glutes there. Nice. You can tell if this guy stood up, he'd have a Christmas tree in his lower back. Really cool. You can see his tongue. Oh, I love this face. This face is so sick. Just, the eyes are so evil. The Comiquette had a nice, very, very subtle, like, pearlescent pink around the outside of the eyes, on the inside where the white is. This has that dirty kind of yellow look, and it just, it works. It just makes him look real creepy. The eyes are done so cool. I just want to do another Venom portrait piece of art like this because it's just so sick. There's a little sloppiness on the upper lip, but I gotta get in super close in order for you to see it. I think this area would probably look a little bit better if it was more of like a raw hamburger type color. So I may go in and fuck around with that, but it's not a big deal. Like, I don't have to do anything to this. I really like it. I really like the way it came out. Really, really, really nice. I can't impress enough. Like, if you guys have the chance to see this in person at a comic book shop, check it out. And, you know, depending on how it's set up, if you can shine the light of your phone or something on there, like, it's got so much the purple wash in there is so cool. It just look at that anatomy. I mean, this guy is a beast. I know a lot of people weren't digging the pose on this when it first was released. I think he looks like a giant ape. But in person, when you see how big this is, it just is so impressive. And I can't wait to get this thing paired up with the Spider-Man premium format because they're going to be so dynamic together. I can't wait. It's just so sick. I can't get enough of this guy. Really sick. I didn't order this until maybe a couple months ago. I didn't order it until after I got my Carnage premium format, and once I saw that, although it had a lot of QC issues, Sideshow sent me a replacement for the Carnage, and aside from the EX hand still not fitting really good, there are improvements all around. I'm going to Dremel that out so it fits perfectly. But the paint problems, the wobbling on the base, they fixed everything. I got a really, really good replacement. And this guy is going to look fucking killer next to it. It's huge. He is a beast. Alright, I'm going to take off the regular head and put on the exclusive head, which kind of works a little better with the base, because the base sports the Roman numerals 1988, which signify the first appearance of Venom in the comics, and this head is like it was pulled out of the comics. I mean, this is like the first appearance of Venom right here. Aside from the texture, I mean, the huge eyes, the small, evenly spaced teeth, the little tongue, really sick. I really wasn't digging the EX head, but once I saw it in person, I really like it. It's really sick. Again, they have the same treatment on the eyes. They did a great job painting this portrait. Really nice. You can see the blues and the purples that are in that head. Let me shine the light over it. I mean, you dance the light over this, and that texturing and the wash that they put on the actual figure for the paint, it's just so gritty and powerful. They did a great job. Sideshow knocked this one out of the park. Basically comes in very, very, very little pieces. The base is one piece and it's heavy. I didn't weigh it, but it's got to weigh at least 20 pounds. Then there's the figure, which goes into the base right here. There's a huge key under his left hand. Just slides right into the base. And the body is solid. Legs are solid. Arms are solid. There's nothing that it's one giant sculpt. And then you just have the two portraits, or the one portrait, depending on whether or not you got the EX or the regular. And yeah, man, this is just a fantastic piece. If you're a fan of Venom, pick it up because it looks really good. Looks really good. This is it next to one of the Hulk kits I got. Still gotta put them together and paint them. Waiting for my headaches and my eyes to get better though before I do that. And yeah, man, really, really impressive in person. This thing is a beast. Look at that. Really, really cool. I heard there's some issues where the portraits fell because the magnets came loose. So I'm just gonna take some crazy glue with some Gorilla Glue and I'm gonna just put a little layer of glue over the magnets so that they have a little extra support and they don't fall out. Look at that, that's just so crazy and sick. It's gonna look so beast next to Spider-Man. Look at that. Sick. Alright, I recommend if you guys are Venom fans, pick it up. I think the EX is still available at Sideshow, so scoop that up. You got points, use them. Always makes it easier. And yeah, hope you dig it. I'll be back with, I'll do another Carnage because I got a replacement, and like I said, it's light years ahead of the original one I got. Alright, peace out, later.